the works.
All right, what is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentleman, my brother Miguel. You guys, we are here at Cigars and More Bakersfield on Rosedale Highway on a Wednesday, which is pretty unusual for us. But we are here because we want to continue our list with our top 10 cigars of 2021. You guys have to take a look at numbers 5 through 2. We do have a special guest coming on a little bit later to talk to us about one of the cigars. So far on the list, you guys see stuff from Rojas, Oliva, Sinistro, and companies like that. So lots of great stuff on the top 10 list. So
something to drink.
if you guys haven't yet take a look at Monday's video, go ahead and take a look at that video right there. You want to think before you do it?
Guys, we will be right back, or I'll be right back. Frankie will take care of you. Y'all have a good one. There we go.
All right. So, guys, as we continue with our top 10 cigar list of 2021, we've already gone over quite a few fantastic cigars. If you guys are available, you guys can come in the shop and grab those if you like. Or if you want, you can give us a call. We can send them to you directly. So, any way you want to do it. So, coming in, Mike, at our number 5 cigar is a newer brand to the shop, one that we haven't had in. One that we were looking forward to getting in ever since we saw them at TV.
Yes.
We're finally able to make it happen. And right here, you guys, we have the Flat Iron. This is from Martinez Cigars.
Yes, the Flat Iron. I'll talk about the Martinez brand just in general for a second. You know, it's really nice to see a company based out of New York rolling themselves, getting their tobacco from however they see fit. I mean, they make some wonderful stuff. If you're also familiar, neither one of us are wearing the hat right now, but I'll bust that out. Luxury Cigar Club had them make one of their exclusives called the Hangry. Wonderful cigar. They know what they're doing as far as blending. Construction is always on point. And it is really nice to see a U.S.-based company that does their own rolling. You know, it's not unheard of, but it's uncommon still. So it's nice to give that support. The mic is not where it needs to be at all. I doubt they can right now. I see that right there. Yeah. We've got to do this.
I like that. Gift for my wife.
Let us know if you can hear us a little better right there, guys. I'm gonna have to. Sorry, bro. I gotta put it over on that side.
It's fine.
But you know, as much as they do have a pretty wide variety of cigars, the Flat Iron just stood amongst. And I think not just ourselves, but quite a few people within shop would tell you the same thing. It gets a lot of buzz. They move very quickly. And I think if you want to try them out, I would recommend obviously getting yourself a Flat Iron. But you might want to go ahead and put a little 5-pack together, try out the line they have going on.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we have a 5-pack ready for that. So definitely Martinez Cigars. If you are on the East Coast, go check out the shop because it is a lounge as well. Mm-hmm. You got a lounge, you got the rollers, you got a good time going on over there. So definitely love seeing them on there. Hey, Bill, how you been? Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Can hear just fine. Okay, great.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Glad to hear it. So up next, Mike, is a cigar that's making its second appearance out on our list. And it's a cigar that, again, much like the Martinez, we're able to get through Lug Cigar Club. It's actually a Lug Cigar Club exclusive cigar that they had this size especially made for them. And it's a size here that I really, really appreciate. And it's a cigar that I absolutely love, no matter what size it is. Much like you'll leave a Sierra Milano, any size of this cigar, I will enjoy day or night.
It's true.
It's a fantastic
Yeah.
smoke, very complex, made by AJ Fernandez, and that is the Viva La Vida Lancero, Love Cigar Club exclusive.
Friggin' phenomenal stuff. It's hard to beat this Lancero right here. I believe it's the only Lancero on the list now.
It is.
For good reason. It is fantastic. I mean, the Club 500 is wonderful. The Toro, whatever size you get, again, like Freaky said, they are all phenomenal.
Yes.
But this exclusive from Luxury Cigar Club, it can't be beat. It's absolutely one of my favorite Lanceros out there. I know I talk about a lot of different ones, but I could easily smoke this one nonstop and be a happy camper.
Right. No, absolutely. Absolutely. And, the thing about this, and it's a story that I like to tell, I first saw this about 3 years ago. Before it even had that secondary band on it. We were down at Lord Puffer's, and one of the guys from Luxury Cigar Club happened to be there, and he had his personal humidor with him, and this happened to be inside without the secondary band. And I was like, whoa. What is that? He's like, I can't tell you about that just yet. I was like, no, you need to tell me about that right now. So he ended up giving me that Lancero, and I still have it to this day. I have not smoked it. It's been aging in my humidor for about 4 years now.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And so, it's before it had its secondary Luxury Cigar Club band on it. It was one of their prototypes, if you will, their test blends.
Got to get that pre-release out there.
And it was absolutely amazing to see this coming out in a Lancero. I was so excited for it. And when they finally released it on Luxury Cigar Club, I was a huge fan. We brought it in here to the shop. We've gone through our second order already. We're getting our third in. Fantastic cigar. Luxury Cigar Club, I mean, they know what they are doing. You can't go wrong.
It's an easy choice for anyone out there, especially if you like a little bit more earthy. If you are an AJ Fernandez fan, because that is who is blended by the company that distributes Artesano del Tobacco. And, Artesano del Tobacco is the owner, distributed now by AJ Fernandez as well. Such a good cigar. They wanted to add that in their portfolio as well. But if you enjoy AJ's blending style, you're going to love this.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite AJs. And that's not even saying how awesome the guys over at Artesano del Tobacco are themselves. Great company, good people. Another. Wait, they're not in New York, are they?
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, another New York company. That's a little funny. I didn't think about that when we put the list together.
Yep, they are.
Some New York guys. They'll come over to TPE or PCA once in a while. Hopefully, we'll see them this year. I believe at PCA. I'm not so sure about TPE, but cannot wait to see them again. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Happy holidays to you as well. Johan, I'm not sure. I can't see your comment, but whatever it is, hope you're having a good one.
Yeah, I didn't show up on my list either.
Unfortunately, it happens. Yeah. But that's going to take us into the next one, guys. So that's some wonderful stuff from Viva La Vida. But
So up next, you guys, in our number 3 spot is another cigar we got in this year. And when you share the same blenders, the same factory as its bigger brothers, you're going to get something really good, something really special. This cigar is rolled in the same place as Atabey and Byron. So when you have exceptional tobacco like that, exceptional rollers and quality and care, you're going to get something great. And at a more reasonable price point, in my opinion. This Bandolero Serie A is amazing.
Bandolero Serie A. Merry Christmas to Matt. Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm glad to see you, brother Eduardo. Definitely a thumbs up. Leo, had a fellow brother, Leaf, ask the Long Ash contest and told him about it and followed the Big Brother page. His birthday and stuff. His name is Daniel Nefeld. I will definitely check that out. Look for that name, brother. Thank you so much. Now, the Bandolero strength he's talking about has, I guess you could say a younger and older brother right there as far as strength goes. You're looking at, it comes from the United Cigar Company. Garofalo doing awesome work over there. More East Coast guys. Gosh dang it. It's covered in East Coast guys there. All right, whatever. It's fine. I love some love out there. But you have the Atabey being that very smooth, almost no strength, whatever. Beautiful taste all the way through tobacco. The blend is not revealed on that.
No.
Not revealed, although it is aged in a very specific way. We'll go over the full details today. Maybe we'll do another episode soon on that. Then comes in right here, that Bandolero, followed in the strongest strength, kind of weird way to say that, is going to be the Lord Byron's. Lord Byron's, I believe, is the 3, 4, and 5 year. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one.
I don't think so.
No, that's right. Yeah, the 3, the 4, and the 5 year aged Lord Byron's, which are absolutely phenomenal. But this Bandolero, I think it gets overlooked because it does have a little bit nicer price point than the other two.
It does.
I mean, you're looking at here in California, $40 for the Atabay. Definitely worth it. I'm telling you right now, worth it.
Every penny worth it.
But if you're gonna have a day where you want a couple of smokes and you want a little bit more strength, you're gonna get yourself 2 of these, no problem. And then you can still have enough for a drink or 2.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have a good day of that.
Oh yeah.
God, these are great cigars.
Yeah. So Matt joining us for the first time in a long time says Aganorsa leaf is fire. Well, if you like that, you should definitely stick with us for a little while longer. We have a special guest coming on in a couple of minutes here, and he's actually going to talk to us about our number 2 cigar of the year. This company we brought in last year at TPE, and I was very nervous bringing this company in. Reason being, it was the first time that I was given the checkbook, and I was told, "Hey, you want to get some cigars? Get some cigars."
Yeah, those cigars.
I brought in just about everything from their line that I could, that they had at the time, and it was a gamble well made. We've already gone through 2 orders of their stuff since then, and
Gonna need more
their
soon.
stuff flies off the shelves here at Cigars and More. Not only do they make cigars for themselves, they make cigars for their people. They do a fantastic job. If you guys have never tried some of their cigars before, I highly recommend getting a hold of at least the core line stuff. They have 4 cigars in their core line, and it is an amazing way to get an idea of exactly what it is that they do and what they're capable of when it comes to cigars and tobacco.
And then we'll go into it a little more too in a second, but I think it's time for that reveal.
I'm going to wait till we hop on.
Oh, okay, well, all right, I guess. Speaking a little bit of, this is going to be our number 2 cigar of the year. When we bring up, excuse me. There is obviously number 1. Number 1 will be revealed this Friday, guys. If you want to check that out, a special Christmas Eve episode. A little fun while you're with your families. Hop on your phone so you can ignore the kids screaming over the presents and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just hang out with us. I hope you all hop on. I kind of wanted, because Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are both on Fridays.
Yes, they are.
It's crazy. It's awesome.
Yes, they
I
are.
love seeing that. Kind of wanted to do an open call for those ones. Maybe we'll do it for New Year's Eve.
Maybe we will.
I think New Year's Eve would be the better one.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to hop on with us on New Year's Eve, we'll have the link out for everybody. So just have a end of the year kind of cigar party. Oh, wait,
Right.
There we go.
Oh, okay. All right, so let us welcome our special guest. Mike, you want to bring him onto the screen?
Absolutely. There we are.
How are we doing today, brother?
How you doing, brother?
Doing well. So, for those people that may not know who our guest is, which would be completely odd to me, would you go ahead and please introduce yourself to everybody watching?
Sure. My name is Terence Reilly, and as I always say, the only title in a company that really matters is owner. I am head of sales and marketing, VP of sales and marketing for Aganorsa Leaf. So my job is basically to spread the gospel of Aganorsa.
Nice. Very nice.
Fantastic. So, the reason we wanted to bring you on, Miguel and I, we do a list every year of our top 10 cigars, and this year we have gone with, as our number 2 cigar of the year, is the Aganorsa Aniversario Maduro, right here that we got in the shop now.
She's a beaut, Clark.
So, if you could do us a favor and tell everybody about this cigar.
So the Aniversario Maduro, we have our Aniversario line, which is Corojo, and then last year we came out with a Aniversario Maduro for last summer in a 109 head size. It's like a slight tapered torpedo. It's between a torpedo and a toro. It just has a slight head, and everybody loved it. It was a limited edition, and so we did it again in a toro size exclusively for PCA attendees this summer in Las Vegas. And it's the same blend, just this time it's a toro size, same ring gauge. It's a 6x54, and it's just a big chocolate bar. What I love about that cigar is I'm not even a big Maduro guy. It's not that I don't like Maduro, but 9 out of 10 times I'll go with our Corojo before I take a Maduro, or just in general. There'll be a choice of a Habano and a Maduro, or a Corojo Maduro or something. I usually won't go for the Maduro just because it's not my preferred wrapper. But in this case, it's one of my favorite cigars. It's just so rich and flavorful. You just get so much out of it. I think it's one of the best cigars we make, quite frankly. And so, hopefully we make some more because it's a limited run, and we only made 1,500 boxes for the entire country.
Well, absolutely.
So,
I cannot agree more. How amazing this is.
I've got a question. You guys make another limited cigar that comes out a couple times a year, the Supreme Leaf. Do you guys have people that are in the camp of, oh, I'm a Supreme Leaf guy, or I'm an Aniversario guy, or do you see a lot of crossover in the two?
Do we see a lot of crossovers between those two? You mean?
Yeah.
I would say. One of the good things about Aganorsa is that you always have kind of a backbone profile. So I always compare Aganorsa to like a Scotch bar. It's like some bars you go into, they have rum, they have gin, they have vodka, they have everything. We have Scotch. Now there's all different types of Scotch. There's peated Scotch, there's non-peated, there's sherry cask, oak cask. There's also different proofs and things like that. But it's always Scotch, so you kind of know what you're getting when you have a Scotch. There's a range, but it's always within the range. It never tastes like gin. It never tastes like rum. It never tastes like anything like that. And so it's the same with Aganorsa. Is that Aganorsa kind of has a signature backbone profile.
Yes.
So if you like it, you're generally going to like. You'll have your favorites, but you'll generally like most of what we do. So like for instance, even our Connecticut. Like I'm not a Connecticut guy at all. I don't like Connecticut, but our Connecticut. Has that Aganorsa signature flavor to it, and it doesn't have the bitterness that sometimes you get on a Connecticut. So, for the most part, people that like Aganorsa like most of what we do. And if you don't like it, you don't like almost anything because you're going to get that. It's like if you don't like Scotch, you're not going to like Lafroig, you're not going to like Macallan 18, you're not going to really like anything. But if you do like Scotch, you'll have your favorites, but you generally you know what you're getting.
Absolutely. And we've had quite a few people here in town that had no idea what Aganorsa was, and so we're really fortunate when we talked to Jeremy to be able to bring in your guys' entire portfolio basically into the lounge here. And one of my favorite things to do for people has been saying, hey, get each of the core lines, try them out, let us know what you think, and we'll go from there. And I've got to say, the core line has been flying off the shelves here. Obviously, your limited stuff, it doesn't last very long. I had to squirrel away a box of Aniversarios and the Supreme Leaf for myself because they did not last in the shop. I think they were here maybe a weekend and they were gone. But yeah, your guys' core line is so fantastic. It's one of the things I like to recommend most to new smokers. Whether they're coming off of cigarettes or off pipe tobacco or never smoked before. I think your guys' core line is something really nice that they can approach and not be put off by something being too heavy or too light. And it's just right in that sweet spot. So however you guys are doing it is fantastic.
Yes, so that's one of the things I always kind of say. It's great. Thank you for saying that. Like that's one of the most rewarding things is to hear you guys say something like that because our biggest thing, the reason for our success over the past few years and our rapid growth has been people like yourselves, our retail partners that say, haven't had Aganorsa, you got to try it. And not just, again, and that's why we do this special stuff, and it's awesome. But we pay the bills with the core line blends, and those blends are awesome, and they're available every day. And we need to get people, to smoke those so that when they go into the shop, that can be their everyday cigar or be in their rotation. And we can't do that without your help and support. And so really, it means a lot more too. I'm just some guy that's, some
You're breaking up a bit
from Miami that
I don't know if you're noticing that, but you are breaking up a little bit on your end.
In the Kool-Aid, you guys.
Shoot, yeah, I think we lost him.
you're making that recommendation.
I
think it's locking up. Yeah.
If you can hear us, yeah, you're cutting out pretty
Honestly,
bad.
you said you did. Education on our brand. You can do it. Hear me now? Better? Can you hear me better? Is this better?
Oh, there we go.
No?
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Let me try one thing. You good?
Yes. Okay.
Perfect.
You hear?
Wow.
We got you back. All right. Fantastic. So before we let you go and get back on with your day, will we be seeing you at TP?
Is that better?
Yes, it is.
You hear me better now?
And will we see you at PCA?
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear us?
There we go. I had to go outside. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah, so what I was saying was basically what you said is exactly what we're looking for. We want. It seems like such a simple thing, but when you say, "Hey, try Aganorsa," when you turn a customer onto it, when you get them, especially on the core line stuff, the limited stuff, there's not a lot of it, and that's people are looking for it. It's an easier thing to move, but the everyday core line brands, when you guys say, "Hey, you got to try this," or "Hey, you like that Supreme Leaf? Try the Habano, try the Corojo, try." Like, that is all we're trying to do, and our success is due to that. So just a thank you to you guys, because that's like I can't. I don't know if you guys are, I'm getting old. I'm 40 now, but the never-ending story. Did you see that when you were a kid?
Yes.
All you had to do, all the kid had to do was like name the Princess of Narnia or whatever it was. Like, it was such a simple thing. He almost destroyed the whole world because he didn't realize it was so important. And that really, it seems like a simple thing to say. Hey, try Aganorsa. Or try try out the latest Habano that they just came out with, or try out their Guardian of the Farm, or try whatever. But that's really the key. That's the key to everything. I mean, really, you guys doing that. I attribute our success to people like yourselves, just on a day in out basis, introducing people to Aganorsa.
Fantastic.
It helps that you guys make it so easy to recommend, because I don't think there's a single cigar that I don't like in the entire lineup. And just like you mentioned right now, Guardian of the Farm, I could have went on a 20-minute tangent just about those guys alone. Friggin' phenomenal stuff. I think it's actually how I was introduced to Aganorsa for the first time, was through them.
Yeah, Jeremy and that, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, our rep over in our area, Jeremy, wonderful guy, good buddy. Congrats. I think. Sorry, I was in a different headset right there. But yeah, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have all this this knowledge on it. I did definitely a big thank you to him, real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we point that out.
No, thank you for mentioning. And again, it's a team effort, man. Like we have great representation with our sales team. We have great retail partners like you guys, and then the consumers. We have great groups. We have a group on Facebook, which we highly recommend everybody to join. If you have Facebook, Aganorsa Acolytes, it's a great way to socialize with other Aganorsa fans, and that's really what it is. It's about culture. I do this purely because of what we're doing right now. It's like it's an amazing thing how cigars bring people together. You meet so many great people through cigars. If you're only in this for the money, get out of the business. There's better ways to make a buck. And again, I'm very fortunate and I do very well for myself and everything else. But for the amount of work that this all is, there's easier ways to make a living. You got to love what we're doing here right now, because if you don't like this, you're in the wrong business.
Absolutely. So, like I said, but before we let you go, will we be seeing you at TP and PCA?
Yes, sir. We plan to attend both. We got some great. The new Guardian of the Farm Cerberus will be debuting at TPE, so make sure to come by, check that out. It's got our Corojo 2012 wrapper. We're finally using that now. We traditionally used Corojo 99 and Corojo 98, but now we got Corojo 2012, so we're really excited about that. It's also going to have some Medio Tiempo in it, which is really a rare leaf for us. It only is about in 17. Out of 17,000 bales we harvest a year, only 50 to 100 will have Medio Tiempo in them. So it's a really special cigar, and hope you guys pass by and say hello.
Will do.
It's gonna have to happen. Oh yeah.
I would appreciate your time. We'll let you get back to your day, and again, thank you so much for being on.
100%.
No, guys, thank you so much, and thank you to everybody listening out there. Anytime I can be of service, reach out anytime, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. You have a
Take care, guys.
See you soon.
See ya. Got the computer like right in my ear.
What do you call it? All right, guys. So that was obviously Terence from Aganorsa Cigars.
Yeah.
Phenomenal stuff. As we said, our number 2 is the Aniversario Maduro. But that should not stop you from trying out pretty much the entire lineup, from the Lunatic to the Guardians of the Farm to the Supreme Leaf, if you can find them still, because we don't got them. I don't know who does have them, because once they go into shop, they leave the shop. People buy those very quickly. I think Matt was mentioning that. Tony, good to see you on here, brother. Good to see you. Hopefully see you in January. Hopefully you guys will be at TPE. Diana, good to see you. Daniel, good to see you. I didn't want to forget anybody, guys. I apologize if I missed your comments, but I just want to let Terence kind of take the floor because he had some really good information for us. We apologize, a little breaky there at some points, but it does not take away from the fact that this is an amazing cigar, well worth of that number 2 spot for the year.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait for Friday when we talk about what is coming up at number 1 for you guys.
Yep. Guys, look forward to that on Friday, and we will see you guys on Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Absolutely.
And if you guys need any of the cigars in our top 10 list, please give us a call here at Cigars and More.
Well, almost any of them.
661-861-1116. Or you guys can come in any day of the week except for this Saturday. We will be closed for Christmas.
Yes.
We will see you guys then. Have a good one.
And that was Anissa Eduardo. She's the one who decided to sneak on in there, but she's working technically. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.